Hello there. In this video I'm going to share some harmonizations that I use, that I found, that I've stolen for the major arpeggio. I hope they are of interest for you, maybe just kind of stand alone, or if you have students, maybe you can play these chords while they're singing or playing arpeggios. Hope you enjoy. Okay, this first one I've called Jaco, well, dedicated to Jaco Pastorius. The first chords and the flavor of this arpeggio, or influence from Three Views of a Secret by Jaco. Fantastic composition by Jaco. Those with a keen ear will hear that at the end I resolve onto the C chord, but it's not on the score, but I resolve to like an F minor before the C, and I do that quite a lot on these examples. It just keeps the harmony going a bit. A quick analysis, very quick analysis, is that the C to the E is the 3, and that's a very common progression that you hear in Georgia and countless other tunes. And then that goes on to, results on a 5th down to the A minor. By the way, the E7 I put in an augmented 5th that gives it kind of a bit more of a gospel sound, a grungy sound. Then it goes to B flat over C, which is kind of a sussy kind of chord. Could be C7 there, but with the B flat, major 7, major 9 over C, yeah, it's kind of a lush chord, and that resolves naturally down to F. Then up a step on the G13, which is an E major triad, with the A flat over G, which gives like a G13 flat 9. Very common sound of Stevie Wonder. Great sound there. This second harmonization of the arpeggio, the major arpeggio, I'm going to call the sharp 4 minor 7 flat 5. There doesn't seem to be that much information about this chord on the net, so I think I'm going to do a video specifically on this chord and its function. But here is a substitution. Invariably, the chord that follows it is the 4 minor. In this particular example, I've made it major 7 to accommodate the E melody, and that's a nice flavor. And we get the chromatic bass line moving down. Then we continue with the bass line, goes down to E. And then continues down to E flat 13. The 13th of E flat is C, so that's accommodating that note. The D minor 11, that accommodates the G at the top and the very lush sound, and the G13 like we had in the last example to finish to C. Well, this third version I'm going to call the Prince one, the Purple Rain, because these are the chords to Purple Rain. They're just triads. Triads should never be undervalued. I think sometimes they are in the jazz world. We got 1 6 5 4, then on the way down 1 6 5 4, and down to 1. So it's the same chords, simple but beautiful. I call this the Turbo Prince version. What I actually did here was I took the same chords of Prince, but I put like a 5 before each one, and that gave me the E7 before the A minor, the C7 before the F major. This last one is the only example in 2 octaves. You see that the chords are the same as the Jaco. On the way down, we start with the sharp 4 minor 7 flat 5. Again, we resolve that down to the 4 minor 6 to the C, the tonic chord. Then on other examples, we had an A7, but here we've got an E flat 13, which is the tritone. It's a shifting color here, and then that would resolve down to a 5th down to A flat major 7. I put in the augmented 5th here, the E natural. It's like a C major chord over an A flat, which is a lovely bright sound, a nice flavor to hear underneath the melody. And it's not really that far away from the C major tonality if you think about it, C major over an A flat. And then the same chord, the G11. Actually, I played the G13, but the G11, like an F major 7 over a G, would work very nicely as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe if you do. There's going to be some more videos like this. Cheers.